Hey class, I just wanted to take some time to go over week 10 learning resources and assignments. You will be learning about contextual family therapy this week, and with that you will have one discussion as well as the group family therapy theory grid for week 10 on contextual. So as you see, you have 3 required readings this week, as well as you can choose one of these 4 readings for the week. As a way to better understand contextual family therapy, you will have this resource that kind of breaks down some of the specific aspects of contextual family therapy. You'll see that there is a large focus on the generational impact within contextual family therapy. There is definitely some overlap with just general systems theory, and I think that you'll see that in a lot of different family theories. There's always some kind of systems-based approach to family. One of the things you'll notice about contextual family therapy is kind of this concept of fairness and how families come to function based on kind of their evaluation of what fairness might mean. So you'll see things about loyalty and entitlement, and how that kind of progresses throughout the family across generations. So along with the resource for the week, you will see that, I have the contextual family therapy website here, just if you want to kind of explore that to get a better understanding of the theory. You can explore the key concepts through the website as well as the approach to therapy. And then we do have week 10 media. There is a podcast for the week. It is Dan Gottlieb's Voices in the Family podcast with the guest speaker of Dr. Hibbs, who has a private practice in Philadelphia and wrote the book, Try to See It My Way. Hopefully you find this really helpful. The focus is on marriage and divorce, and there are some contextual concepts throughout that podcast. And your discussion for the week will be largely based on this podcast. So that brings us to our discussion for the week. So what I'm looking for you to do is to listen to the podcast and then review the readings and specifically the resource on contextual family therapy, which can kind of break it down a little bit more easily for you. And then you are going to just respond to these 3 prompts. One of them is just a way to try to relate what you observed from Hibbs' discussion and what you might find helpful in your work with future clients. The next part is regarding the loyalty conflict, which you will see within the contextual family therapy resource. And you can kind of relate that to a past client. If you don't have a past client situation, you can kind of speculate what you might have done to address it with a mock client situation, a made-up scenario, or even a scenario from your personal life. That's fine, as long as you can find a way to kind of relate it to what you would do within your practice. And then the third prompt, again, might use a situation with a past client. If you don't have a past client issue, it's the same thing. It can be a mock scenario or something from your personal life. And you're going to relate that to the concept of low entitlement, which you will find within your contextual family therapy resource. And again, how could you address that knowing what you know now? So this discussion does not require a response post, but I would encourage you to at least read a couple of your classmates' posts, and if you feel you have something relevant to respond, then you are welcome to respond to them, and that could potentially be very helpful. And then, as I had said, we have our group family therapy theory grid we will be completing for week 10, which is on contextual family therapy. You guys are very well versed in what this assignment is by now. Again, you will be using the same groups that you have used throughout the course. try to touch base early in the week to coordinate how you will complete this assignment. The only thing that I would ask for this particular week is, being that you have the contextual family therapy resource, I just request that you don't copy and paste those concepts into the grid, and you at minimum kind of use your own kind of description or understanding of the concept. You can put it into your own words, or just kind of gather the concepts from the articles for the week. The resource certainly makes it easier to understand the concepts, but I want to make sure that you guys are using your own thoughts to describe the theory within this grid. So that is all we have for the week. So reach out with any questions. The discussion posts are due on Thursday by 11:59 p.m. and the grid is due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And I hope everyone has a great week.